That's there.
Side to side.
57 landed for Jennings, just 7 for Komjathi.
You don't have to look at the punch stats, just have to look at Hungarian's face. It's getting a bit puffed up.
Right, come on. Right, nice deep there. Stay there.
As I say, this is a very good workout for Jennings. At least he can get rid of his frustration on Komjathi. But I don't suppose for one moment the adrenaline was flowing as he was walking to the ring.
No,
he must be feeling very flat.
Not like it would have done against Kell Brook.
Oh, he would have been well up for that one.
We saw Kell Brook just a few days ago, didn't we, Colin, at the Boxing Writers' Dinner?
Yeah, getting his award as Best Young Boxer of the Year. Thoroughly deserved. Although Nathan cleverly ran him very close. There was only 1 point dividing them when it came to adding up who'd voted for whom. He's not a complete mug, is he, this guy? His record suggests he's just just a non-entity, but
no. I think he knows how to survive.
Exactly.
Well, 35 wins on his record. I think mainly they've been in Hungary. It's just all about levels, though, isn't it, Colin? And Jennings is so obviously a class above.
Sure.
He's a former British champion, Jennings, at welterweight. A former WBU champion. Beating Takalu to win that title. Former English champion as well. He was a bit unlucky to lose his British welterweight title. That was against young Mutley in Nottingham a few years ago on a split decision. I had him winning the fight that night. And the only real undisputed loss on his record is that one against Cotto. He almost boxes at just like an in-between class, isn't it, Colin? Where he's a bit too good for domestic level, Jennings, but not quite able to make it on the world stage.
I was wondering he hasn't fought for a European title.
I think that Komjathi, albeit at lightweight, has fought for a European title.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Long time ago. And he lost, unsurprisingly.
I would think that Hungary still had an empire then, didn't it?
Looks as if we're in for a bit of a long night. This one, the last fight went 8 rounds, all 8.
10 seconds. Stay there.
Komjathi looks as if he's well on the way to surviving this one.
Right, come on, box his head off.
Brian Hughes tells Michael Jennings to box his head off.
I thought that's what he had been doing.
As he came out for that 5th round. As I said, the always full of good advice, aren't they, the corners?
Well, more of the same, that's all he had to say, I suppose. I mean, obviously Jennings would love to get him out of there before the end of the 8th round, but this fella knows how to survive. But as you said earlier, again, Jennings is not a great puncher, is he? Accurate, but not too much heavy artillery.
No, 17 wins early for Jennings from his 35 victories. Just fractionally under 50% his KO record.
It's not a bad record, is it? 50% near enough. Well, I should think they were early in his career, most of them.
And I guess they're not the highest level either. Better from Jennings.
But he hasn't hurt the Hungarian, has he?
No, he keeps those gloves very high.
Quite a few got through, but Komjathi took them quite easily without any distress.
Soaks them up, doesn't he?
Yep.
Difficult to catch him cleanly as well because he's always going backwards when the punches are thrown. That's good from Jennings. He has caught Komjathi off balance a couple of times. As Colin said, he's not really hurt him though.
Well, because he knows how to ride punches as well, the Hungarian. He probably had a tremendous amateur career as well. Mind you, he's blowing a bit because he walks back to his corner at the end of that round.
Close your eyes now. Close your eyes.
Yeah, he just gave Jennings a little nod as well.
Lovely boxing this. Honestly. Don't listen to the ropes. Don't give him any opportunities at all now. You just keep them shots coming in. Straight shots, nice and easy. You're boxing lovely. There's no need to take a chance now. Box, box, box. Spin off him. As soon as he comes to you, spin off him. Spin off him one way or the other. Right? Right.
Well, you probably heard what Hughes was telling his man in the corner. Just keep boxing. Don't worry about trying to knock him out. Because obviously Hughes realises the chances are he's not going to knock him out.
Sent out. Round 6.
Jennings just spun Komjathi round there and into the ropes he went. A lot of appreciation.
Some of Jennings' supporters are singing, "Are you watching Kell Brooks?" I'm sure he will be watching on television tonight, but
I wonder what he'll be making of it, Colin.
well, he'll be making what I'm sure Kell already knows, that Jennings is a very useful boxer, fairly accurate puncher, no great power, and I wouldn't have thought watching Jennings will tonight will give Kell Book a sleepless night tonight or any other night.
And how worried about Brook do you think Jennings is?
I think he'll be more worried about Book than Book is about him, because he can take you out with either hand, can Mr. Book, but particularly with the left hook. I mean, he's, as I say, 22 years of age and already won a Lonsdale belt outright. If I may pat the British, our boxing writers club on the back, we don't make too many mistakes in our best young boxer, So many of them have gone on to be world champions. Starting with the very first one, Randy Turpin.
Well, last year's hasn't done quite so well, has he?
Oh, I didn't say everyone. I think you'll find if we got 50%, which I think we have, of best young boxers who've gone on to win world titles coming from this country, that's not a bad average,
Good action here in the at the end of the 6th. Komjathi came to have a go. I think going back to that point, Colin, I suppose there's not been in more recent years that many, like last year for example, there wasn't an outstanding sort of candidate, was there?
Well, I think that Book and Cleverly were in the frame last year and didn't get it for some reason. Our members decided to vote for Appleby, the Scotsman. But when you think that Ricky Hatton was best young boxer of the year, John Conti, Terry Downs,
Amir Khan, Hamed.
I mean, we, as I say, we did have our disappointments, but I think, having at least 50% of the 15, don't forget it's been going 58 years. Not bad going.
Kawasaki win it?
Oh yes, definitely.
Right?
Yeah, I mean Kawasaki was a shoe-in the year he got it.
Round 7.
See the new European light middleweight champion Ryan Rhodes is watching this one from ringside.